Ta-da! The mom signals, MOM, momentum. See the squares? So let's say you want to set up one chart for the reversal traits on the AIQ1 indicator. Well, that's fine. You can go in the indicator and you can go into the coloration section. And I've just been playing around with different settings and related. We've added a bunch of features, distance of items above and below price, size of items, giving you tons of options. So let's say I don't want to see all this. I just want to see the momentum trades. So I could go in and I could change these to something that's the color of the chart. Let me go in here, change that so I don't see those. And we'll have it so you can toggle the stuff on and off, but I'm just kind of real quick showing you, one way just to kind of, so you can see my screen better so I can focus on the momentum signals. I don't want black, I want that color. Okay, so just for now, just so you can see, one more signal to go in here and adjust. Okay, let's go in here and turn one more item off. The dots on the other side. There we go. Down dot color. And voila. Okay, we'll just leave that there for now. So you can kind of see them, but I've kind of, in a sense, removed them. And I have to turn back on one part that I accidentally turned off here. Let's go back in and add Dodger Blue on the down Heikinashi. Okay, down main color, up main color, down bar color. Dodger Blue. And there we go. Okay, so what's happening now, we have certain criteria in place, and I'm playing with different settings and stuff, working on getting something dialed in here from a chart perspective, but when there's a certain amount of momentum developing as determined by the way we calculate the candle, and this may end up being too low of a time frame or too high. I just threw this up right now, just basically got to hand it to me from the programmer. But when we have momentum entering price in a way that we're calculating momentum within the hybrid Heikinashi, where we've taken a unique smooth Heikinashi, removed the guts of it, put in our math, our calculation style to get it to do what we wanted. Now these can be used as bursts of momentum type trades. So when I get a MOM, M-O-M, or momentum signal, so when I get a signal, there's an audible tone. It is an output. I can put a stop 2-3 bars back. Never more than that would ever really be needed. I get into the trade manually, because you do get audible alert. You get the symbology on the chart. But if you use something like Algo Studio Pro, that'll trigger into the trade and it just rips and off you go to the races. You're in, you can set a benchmark level where your stop would move to break even plus, you're in a free trade, and then you're passively trail stopping it. And when you get a certain amount of distance in the money, you can go from a passive trail to a more active trail until you're blipped out of the trade. So these are quick, grabbing little hits of momentum throughout the day. That one obviously didn't work. That one did. That one did. That one did. That one did. And I just threw it up on a chart, so I haven't even spent really any time yet optimizing. I might even need to go in and adjust the AIQ indicator period, because that will affect also. But I do know from in the very beginning when I built a rough draft of all this stuff, we built it on a different platform and translated it here to Quantower. I could find some time frames that I could have about 7 to 11 of these a day. 1 or 2 were losers, 1 or 2 scratch, and the rest had meat on the bones, and usually 1 to 2 of them ran hard. And I looked at gold, I looked at a NASDAQ, I looked at oil, And what else did I look at? I think I looked at the Russell 2000. So this is going to be huge. And I've been advocating, I said, when I get this built and put it in the hands of our Algo IQ limited access group, this is going to be the way to go in and work your prop account evals with precision, tight stops, and day after day being able to hit a daily goal. And then when you get your counts live and funded, I can't think of a more efficient way to go in and trade your accounts with precision and safety each day than trading these mom setups. And it probably won't take more than 3-4 days, and I'll have some really dialed in time frames and settings for our group as templates, whether it's ES, MES, NQ, MNQ, CL, gold, Bitcoin futures, this, that, and so on. So that's what I'm diving into. I was in the midst of working on some templates for the regular setups. And then the programmer and I had a lot of back and forth, getting this dialed in. And I'm like, okay, I like where it's at. Let's run it a bit, see if we need to do any bug fixes. But I like what I see. Give that to me so I can hurry up and put it in the group's hands. Because I told the group I would have this done by the end of the week. So I wanted to get it done. So now I can go back to my templates, training videos, and some more templates. But now I can also start working on MOM signals or mom signal templates. So I'm stoked. We got this out. I knew I could make this work. And what I've been looking at preliminarily is like eye openings, like, wow, this baby's going to be strong. So there you have it. MOM, MON, short for momentum. I was going to call it Momo signals, but I've used that so much in the past. So MOM is fine for short. And so there you have it. Algo IQ is all about precision systems and setups that you can trade manual, discretionary, or tied to something like Algo Studio Pro. So you can take these signals that have outputs to trigger automation that you go build custom, meaning you in the automation you go, it's user friendly Algo Studio Pro. Hey, where should I put my stop? Where should I put my target? Where should I do this? How should I have my target, my trail stop work and all that? Fantastic tool, Algo Studio Pro. Another thing, Algo Studio Pro uses historical data in Quantower for optimization. Well, guess what? The Algo IQ indicator, live feed data, plot, replay data feed plot, and historical data feed plot all match. So you can use Algo Studio Pro to do rapid optimization to get dialed in to whatever instruments and time frames you branch off into, and different bar types other than what I put out to the group as initial, starting here turnkey templates. So there you have it. We nailed it. Now we're going to move on to the super bands and get that deployed early next week. So we're rocking and rolling. Algo IQ group is running and gunning, and this is something I've really, really wanted. And that's one of the big reasons I built this hybrid version of a smooth Heikinashi, but with our guts and our computational logic and programming style, is to get these mom signals. I want these. I wanted them fast. I want to hit them automated on all my various prop accounts, whether I'm at TPT, daytraders.com, or one other firm I'm going to test out and start working with next week. So there you have it. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll put more videos up. And hey, Mom's here. Talk to y'all later.